time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jakub.
I don't know. Like, do you keep up with words of this of the year? Do you keep up with the words of the year at all? It's like Webster dictionary.
Do I like go out of my way?
Yeah. Like, do you like?
No.
Do you go and search for like who? Oh, what are the words for this year?
No.
Cool. Because I don't either. I didn't even know that it was a thing.
Yeah,
I knew it was a
we
thing.
talked about it.
We talked about it before, but it's like I feel like they're calling it a little bit early this year.
Well, it's normally just like whatever the trending word is of the year.
Can you go ahead and I want you to guess what this
67.
Dude, yeah, you spoiled it. Yeah, it is. It's 6'7", dude. It's insane to me because I feel like you're calling
it's
you're calling it
67.
early. No, it's 6'7".
I know the joke is 6'7", but
Yeah.
that's two words.
6'7".
67 is one word.
Yeah, I don't know how it makes sense.
6'7" is two words.
I don't know how it makes sense. Like, how can you? First of all, how do you call it like this early into the race? You know, there's still 2 months to go.
Yeah.
How's that? How is that a thing?
I mean, it's like, listen, I know people like, I sort of just like don't give a shit anymore. Like, I was like, oh man, this is annoying. And I was annoyed for like a day, like literally a day.
Yeah.
Like I sort of caught it at the beginning, right? I mean, like it was like a month ago when I told you and Fred about it. And then like you caught it. And then like everyone else sort of did the thing. I saw people like parents that were dressed up as 6 and 7 on Halloween. And I've not necessarily jumped the shark on it. I don't give a shit anymore because like the shit that I did and the shit that we did that was equally as fucking dumb. Now, I say equally. Ours had a bit of a more of a premise. Again, that's like I told you. We used to run around and tell people to suck it all the time.
Yeah.
Because of DX, because like we mimicked what we saw on TV. This is a dumb TikTok thing that is like not really anything. Ours actually had actual meaning because it was suck it, as in suck my dick.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
It's like so I didn't know where it came from, but apparently it has roots in the song Doot Doot 6'7", which is Philadelphia-based rapper. Shouts out Philly. You know, you guys look great in that shirt. Skrilla.
I thought it was because of like one of the basketball players. They asked him how tall he was, and he's like about 6'7", and it just sort of picked up from there. It's like gotten to the point now,
and I feel like if
well,
NPR is going to tell you what the truth. Okay, they're going to go find the truth. Okay,
maybe. I think it's one of those where like it depends on which kid you ask where they tell you it came from, but it's the easiest way to take it away from the kids is to embrace it and make it seem cool, because then they will immediately stop doing it.
I say let them have it. I think Mike, shouts out Mike, he looked great in that shirt. Like he let me know that, one, it's not racist, because that's the first thing I'm worried about. I don't want my kids going around saying some kind of new racist trend. Okay, once I found out it wasn't racist, I was like, okay, whatever. And then he was like, brought up a good point. It's like, shut the kids have it. Who the fuck cares? You know, But apparently,
that's sort of where I'm at.
This is the lyric. Apparently, it's the way that switch Bert. I know he dying 6'7". I just bipped right on the highway.
Gosh, man, you remember when rap was like good and had talent?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one because I don't know what good rap music is, because
not that.
I can only think of like
when lyrics meant things.
They don't. I don't know, man. I feel like we got to get Nick on to weigh in.
You're afraid to criticize anything.
Well, I'm afraid to. I'm not afraid to criticize. It's more so just like I don't. What merit do I have to stand on to criticize rap music?
Because you could say, I think this sucks.
I don't listen to rap music. This could be great. That could be great lyricism, and I don't know it. Okay,
that's not. I'm telling you, it's not. As someone who deals in writing with words, that's not.
I need
good.
Donald Glover to come on the show. Hey, shouts out Donald Glover. Let me know, is this
Childish Gambino,
aka Donald Glover? If you could let me know if this song is good.
Well, he can't be honest because he has a PR team and he can't have beef. He can't have a beef.
he's definitely the type to be like, just tell it how it is.
Very few
Him,
people.
Tyler the Creator, he would tell me how it is.
Who?
Tyler the Creator, he's a rapper as well.
Who is that?
Oh, dude, he had a Adult Swim show at one point too, I think. But you'll have to look him
Must
up.
have been after I stopped watching.
He's around the same time as Childish Gambino. They're kind of in the same
I only know who
vein, I
Childish
think.
Gambino is because of
Community.
Donald Glover.
Oh.
Well, because of Donald Glover.
Yeah.
I have maybe watched. Community is one of those shows where like the gifts are what I know.
Yeah. I watched a hot minute of Community there for a little. My brother was obsessed with it, and I watched it like alongside him. So I was like,
I thought Allison Brie was like really hot, so it was like the only
Which
time
one's
I ever
that?
watched like the main chick, the ditzy dumb.
she's fine. She's good looking, you know.
Yeah.
But again, who am I to say if she's good or not? You know, I don't know.
See, that's like the one thing that annoys the shit out of me about you is like you won't stand on like you won't be firm and
I mean, it's just
you won't say anything definitively. You're just like, who's to say if I'm right or wrong? You are.
Because at the end of the day, like I don't think that it matters. You know, it's like, hey,
Then you shouldn't have opinions on anything.
she looks good. To me, to you, might not look good. That's okay too.
But you're saying it as, but it's, I'm not even talking about this. I just mean in general. You'll be like, why, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you're so wishy-washy. I want you to stand on business. When
thing
you
is
fucking
that,
say
like-
something, fucking say it and mean it.
But my opinion can change so fast, man.
That's also fair, but you dismiss your own opinion when you say something.
Yeah, because I don't know how it's gonna be in a few minutes. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason
That's
for me
bullshit.
to lock in that like she's hot right now. Because what if I look at her again and like she's not that
Because
hot?
you can look at her and say she's attractive. She might be a terrible person, but she's still attractive.
Maybe that's the thing too. I have to know all.
But
the
it's
facts.
not. We're focusing on like the attractiveness. I'm talking about literally everything that you say and do. You will not commit. You just like, just let him have it.
Because anytime I go committal with anything, people come after me. It's like
No one
I
has
have
ever
bad
come at
taste,
you.
Right? I went
you're
hard
bad-
on the
that-
animals, right? And
That's because that was a stupid
fuck.
fucking take.
That's what I'm saying, man. How do I know that? How do I know that? I think I think that I have merit in saying that if a dumb fucking animal falls in the hole, you leave
don't
the dumb
have
fucking
merit.
animal in the hole. You know what I mean?
Now,
Like,
not when you wouldn't be equal when it came to human beings. If a dumb human being fell in a hole, fucking leave them.
okay. You brought up a thought that I had earlier today, and it's
Okay.
just like gorillas. How do they come out of the womb just fucking swinging like they could pick up a Mack truck as soon as they get born? They're like chimpanzees. They'll rip your fucking face off, right?
You sound like you're jealous.
I am. Don't get it twisted. I'm extremely jealous. I think that we need more research into like where those genes come from. How can we harness them and synthesize those? Give them to me so I can be that. I don't want to go to the gym every goddamn morning to be that to be outlifted by a gorilla who's never lifted a fucking thing in his life. Okay,
Because
That's
you've never had to
insane me.
survive.
What are they surviving? They're literally the kings of the fucking jungle. What are they surviving against?
They're not. That's
Exactly.
a fucking tiger.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Tigers too, dude. Like, why are they insanely strong? Why did they get all the strength? I don't understand.
Because they have to
it.
kill, bro. You
But
don't
then
kill.
But then you get this tiny little thing comes out of a womb, and after 9 months, it's like, oh, you gotta feed it. You gotta fucking make sure it doesn't shit itself to death. You gotta fucking make sure it's breathing all the goddamn time. It can barely take care of itself. Why did we become the apex species? Is what I want to know, right? Because I can't. I can't rip anybody's face off. Okay, monkey can do that. Out the gate. Thing can do. Giraffes, they're walking within 15 minutes. Horses walking within 15 minutes. There's so many things.
Survival, dude.
I guess we just got soft.
Because
dude. we
yes.
just got fucking soft, dude. We need to get back to basics. Get those alpha bros, sigma bros, where my sigma's at, dude. We need to get back out there in the woods. We need to start living off the land. But anyways, the whole point was that like. Yeah, because I think that, like, with animals, if they fall in a hole, they're fucking dumb, okay? Babies, we're stupid to begin with, okay? We need extra help. I'll say it, all right? We're playing with a bit of a handicap, okay? Is that PC still? I don't know. But nonetheless.
Well, that's a golf term.
Yeah, it's a golf term, so it's probably PC. But I'm just saying, like, I just think it's fine. You help a dumb little kid out because they're a dumb little kid, right? That's a full-grown giraffe in that hole behind me, you know?
But why don't you have the same sympathy towards a baby giraffe that you do a baby?
Because it's a baby, right?
They're both babies, bro.
Do you think any kind of other creature is going to go out of their way to save one of us if we fell in a hole? Ain't a goddamn chance. The only one was Harambe. And what happened to Harambe? He tried to help that little kid. What happened to them? Did they treat him with kindness?
They shot him.
They shot him to death.
That's because it was a baby.
But did he murder the baby? No, that was the only animal, and that was all the animal's kindness right there in that one creature. And he protected the child who was, I would argue, I want to know why the child fell over in the first place. Yeah, because child be dumb, sure, but like, why wasn't the parent watching him like a hawk? How did he get over the railing?
Is that what was that before COVID?
Yeah, R.I.P. Harambe, dude. At least
That
he
was
got to go
almost
out before knowing what COVID was like. Honestly, and honestly, kudos to him. So I don't know if that's like too soon or not, but hey, what are you gonna do?
If it was too, well, I mean,
Yeah. How was your Halloween?
Pretty good actually. We were the envy of the block, bro.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I know your subdivision, all right? And I don't mean to bury the lead here. I don't mean to spoil your surprise, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know your subdivision. It's not very big.
It was for the next neighborhood.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I was curious about it all Halloween. I was like, you're renting a golf cart, right? Spoiler alert. You rented a golf cart, and you're just going in your subdivision. I don't want to out you or anything like that, but it's
no.
Okay.
So if you look at the subdivisions, there's this
Like
one
4
over
in
here.
a row, yeah.
Well, there's 3. The other one on the back one connects to the big one. But there's the small one. I live in the medium one, and then there's the big one, and it is gigantic. And here's the thing. I planned ahead. I was proactive in the sense that like I've done this trick or treating thing enough times, and we get into that because we do our neighborhood really quick when it's still daylight. When we go to the other one, it's about dark. And I've done this enough times that I'm tired of hearing the girls complain about it being cold. I'm tired of the girls complaining about their feet hurting. And I'm tired of the girls fighting over nonsense of,
Because they're angry and hangry.
Well,
and
because
having to
three's a
walk.
crowd, man. Three's a crowd.
Yeah.
And so it's normally the 3 dads and the 3 girls, and then somebody ends up getting upset, and then it becomes a whole thing. And it's just like, all right. And then I was like, you know what? I told Zoe I was gonna have one, and
Locked in a good rate early.
Why I did not buy one because they are astronomically expensive for what they are.
Yeah, and I feel like
Golf carts are just like too expensive. They're
I feel
too
like if
expensive.
you saw a chart from what golf carts used to be, it was like $5K, and now it's like shot up to like 20.
Brother, they're still $5K.
Oh, that's not a lot though for a golf cart. I mean, that's a good. You gotta
Yeah,
get some mileage on that thing. That's gonna last
think
for a
so.
long time.
I think that is a lot for a golf cart. I think that a golf cart, like a 4-seater golf cart, should be no more than $3,000. And that's pushing it, dude. It's not a street legal vehicle.
How much horsepower you got? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
It barely goes 20 miles per hour. It's not an off-road vehicle.
I mean,
It's not a street legal vehicle.
I'm saying it's
And this one, the one that we had was completely electric. It was a 6-seater.
that limousine of golf.
It was lifted. It was nice.
Man.
It was nice.
Had like hydraulics on. You were like doing the jumps and stuff. Had underglow.
So like I'd pick
on
up.
it.
We got it on Wednesday, and like the part of this package is like they brought it to you, and they would come pick it up.
That is kind of nice.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's nice.
And so the first 2 days I had it, it rained, and I couldn't even like do anything.
That's kind of depressing, honestly.
It sucks.
It's like you rented it for 3 days, and you're only gonna get it. You're only gonna use it practically.
Well,
for
they didn't
one.
come get it till Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it didn't start. Well, that was fun.
Should have got it out and done donuts in the neighborhood.
Well, like I'd pick up Zoe from the bus stop and all that. So it was fun though. We grilled out hot dogs. We gave away ramen. We gave away Easy Mac. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit was like a gold mine for people because like think about how much I'm fighting big candy, bro. I'm fighting the big candy industry because they are like, oh, we make billions of dollars during these days. And so we're like, fuck it. We're going to do ramen noodles. We're going to do Easy Mac. We're going to do granola bars and Capri Suns and hot dogs, bro.
Yeah, dude. I think we need to normalize giving away like regular food. Like, I mean, just buy in bulk. Get like some 50-cent packs of mac and cheese. Like a big pack of ramen's gonna cost you like 50 cents. You know what I mean? Just like get some cheap goods. Canned beans. Ooh, some baked beans, cheap.
And but like the hot dogs were more so like I think next year we're gonna get some apple cider and we're going to put it in a crock pot. So we're gonna have like, and like the throwaway. But then it's just like, well, there's a liability thing. Well, what if somebody burns their mouth, man? And
Well,
so
don't be like McDonald's and like set it to 2 million degrees and then give it to people and like blame them for getting burnt with it. You know.
right. So we're becoming that house.
That's cool, man. I think that is cool. I think that you should. I think that should be normalized because I don't know, man. There's something about getting different things other than. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna make a stance right here. Get your fucking religious bullshit out of my kid's bucket, okay?
Well, we already said that. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Shit
But
out of here.
but like for me, it's just like how many fucking Reese cups can you get? How many Crunch bars can you get? How many
Well,
packs of Sour Patch Kids can you get?
Just pump the brakes a little bit. I gotta have candy to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I like those. They don't
Yeah.
get, but you can also buy that shit every day.
Yeah, but it's free on Halloween, so
It's not free because somebody pays for it.
exactly. It's free to me. I don't give a shit. Like I didn't pay for it.
I had to have a talk with Zoe the other day just about free. Like nothing is free, babe. Like literally nothing is free.
Library's
nothing.
free.
No, it's not.
I mean, you pay for it in taxes, but I mean, I can.
It's not free.
You're allowed to say it's free.
It's not free.
If everybody pays for something, it's free. So
No, it's not. That means everybody pitches in. It's called a community thing.
it's easy
There
to say
is
it's
nothing
free,
that is
you know?
free. And even if it's not a monetary thing, there
Air-
is some
Air's free.
dude. It's
until they
polluted.
figure out a way to monetize it.
It's not. Yeah, don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
Like
put
nothing
a timer
is
on
free.
your lungs. What they're gonna do, you know?
And and every time you breathe, it costs you. It costs
I
you.
mean, theoretically,
life.
I guess if you think about it, you break down into macro and micro terms. Like, it's not technically free to breathe because that requires you to have like a space in which you can breathe, and like you're probably gonna be paying for that space. Be it like through taxes, through rent,
Yeah,
you
right.
know. And if you're not paying for the space, you're probably trespassing. So, yeah, technically, it does cost money to breathe. You know,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
really depressing when you start breaking things down into macro terms. So,
Yes, oh man, just don't even get me started on all that. But otherwise, other than that, Halloween was pretty good.
hell yeah,
pretty
dude.
good.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty good.
Zoe looked great. She was Dolly. I think we talked about it
Dolly
last
part,
week.
yep.
Yeah. That's
She
sick.
she had balloons as boobs, and she did not like the way they felt, so she took them out immediately.
Hey, you know, good on her, I guess. You know,
And she got rid of the wig before we even got to the other neighborhood
hey, wigs
because
are uncomfortable.
the hat kept like moving her wig. So she people thought she was a cowgirl. People thought she was Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, hey, yeah, dude. All right.
Um,
Because she has a whole cowgirl stick, if I'm not mistaken, like something. She has
Stick
she
or
has,
shtick?
shtick. She has a cowgirl Fortnite costume. So,
She's in Fortnite.
dude, don't even get me started on Fortnite, buddy.
God.
I don't know what's worse, or like it's currently if it's Magic the Gathering or Fortnite, but I think Magic the Gathering saw what Fortnite is doing and it's like, what if we put that in card form and fucking monetize?
Yeah, but
the
that makes
shit out of
sense
it?
though because
It does not
Fortnite
make
is
sense.
it does make sense
Because now there's Furbies in Magic the Gathering.
somebody's gonna buy it.
There's goddamn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming
But-
eventually. I think
but-
Mistborn or Brandon Sanderson's getting a card series eventually some point. Like it's fucking.
Don't be hating on the turtles, you bitch.
I'm not. If you're missing the point here, I'm not hating on the turtles. I don't give a shit about collabs. I'm thinking in the sense of like, when
is
do
enough
we
enough?
get back to the game? You know what I mean? Because I can only imagine people who are playing.
Fortnite's never been about the game. That's the problem.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Fortnite. It's fine. It's done. That was.
Oh, Jacob, you can just not buy the stuff.
Yeah, but it got ahead of its curve. But what I'm saying is like with Magic the Gathering, like it's still like it was a card game at some point, right? And you still got that card game going on. But then it's like I know historically speaking, like Magic has had all sorts of like different collabs, like Final Fantasy and Anal Fantasy.
Yeah, but
whatever,
that's
you know what I'm
only
saying?
a
Like,
recent thing.
yeah. But I mean,
I'll be the first to admit
okay. Go ahead.
there are certain collabs for Magic the Gathering that I am a fan of. I do not play Magic the Gathering. I haven't in a long time. I sold all my cards
Yeah.
that I found
Damn.
to Tim.
Just gave him to Tim. Cool, nice.
I sold
guess-
them to Tim.
I guess it's fair because I probably wasn't playing
I
Magic at the time.
sold them to Tim.
We give him away to Tim. It's fine. It's okay.
Sold them to Tim.
For like a pretty penny too.
To be fair, I did offer them to you first.
Did you really?
Much like everything else that I
Shit,
sell,
dude.
I always offer it to you, and you tell me no, and then you come back months, years later. I should have bought that from you.
Yeah, but I mean that's just my brain, dude. I'd rather penny saved today
Anyways,
is a worry tomorrow. Is what I was saying.
sure. I don't collect cards. It's not a avenue I want to go down.
Yeah,
But I did buy the Uncharted
I
Magic the
figured you were
Gathering
gonna do
cards.
that. You could do the Uncharted or do the Kratos. I thought it was gonna be one of those.
Uncharted's more important to me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Damn,
I
it's really
bought.
taking away Christmas presents right now, dude. That's what you're doing. So
Well, I had to because from what I understand, that particular subsect of Magic cards goes pretty quick,
dude, it's
and then you got to
insane.
pay $200 on fucking scalpers, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Avatar's coming. Avatar, the Airbender one. Okay, not the blue ones.
Not the cat people.
I think they've already been in it at some point, probably.
I saw where Harry Potter's coming.
I just don't want to give J.K. Rowling any more money, honestly. So
Well, I think it's gonna coincide with the new HBO show.
anything to take away money from her, honestly, I don't care. But
Um, the Simpsons again. Like Fortnite is a meme. It's just a meme.
I don't.
Every time you see something like, oh, that's the guy from Fortnite.
I
It's a
do,
guy from
I do that a lot, yeah, because I think it's funny. But at the same time, it's like I don't know who makes money in that transaction though, because it's like, is it Fortnite because people
Well, they
buy
have-
the skins, but then they also have to pay licensing fees. But then it's like, is it
Um,
exposure based? Is it like I mean, are people like, hey, put my
Well,
shit
you
in
pay.
Fortnite?
Well, Epic has to pay a licensing fee,
Yeah,
but a lot of these companies are going to be like, Fortnite is a juggernaut. We'd be stupid not to collaborate and get exposure.
yeah.
So yeah, so there you go.
Like Lethal Company's in it. I'm sure Peak will be there eventually. Fall Guys is already in. It's just like it's insane. Like not Magic the Gathering. We're talking about Fortnite now, but imagine Fall Guys and Magic the Gathering. Be kind of sick, right?
I mean, I guess.
But anyways, yeah, I don't even know where I was going. What was I talking about?
You were talking about Fortnite. Your kids went
Oh
as
yeah, Sabrina
Fortnite
Carpenter.
characters.
Yeah. So Quinn went as Drift from Fortnite, which is an original Fortnite character. And like I said,
I'm
Ollie went as
honestly
Batcop.
shocked they even have original characters in Fortnite.
They do. They actually still churn out quite a bit of original content. So it's like cool, I guess. But yeah, they had a great time.
But
We
like my
watched-
problem with Fortnite is that like I wish that it was a singular thing and like okay, we just keep it there. I don't have a problem. I feel like a broken record. I don't actually have a problem with Fortnite. I don't play it. It's not for me. But it's like what it has done and what it is doing to everything. And it's not even just like video games. It's like everybody wants to do the Fortnite thing.
Yeah.
And collabs have always been a thing in comics, but it's kind of just getting out of hand. Like
It's a lot, man.
we're doing Godzilla and Power Rangers and it's
Too
like
much sometimes. Like,
what are we doing?
but it's like
But I get it. I get it.
My whole thing with like Magic though is like I don't have an issue with the collabs, but it's more
You
so
still
just
play
like,
Magic?
I collect here and there. I did go to McKay's. They have like a used card section or whatever, and I kind of like surf through there just to see if I can find any good picks. But like I don't know. I'm trying to build like a mushroom deck, and it's gonna go slow because like all the cards are old. But I just like I'm wondering like when you get back to the story. You know what I mean? Like the lore.
I don't think it matters, does it? I mean, ask Tim. He's big in the MPG.
Dude, Magic has like an insane fucking lore, and then like you have to deal
It's like
with
Warhammer.
like yeah, like it's like you have to deal with like retcon shit and whatnot. And Warhammer's another. I keep getting little tidbits here and there. Like I don't know how it keeps trickling into my life, but I get little tidbits of like Warhammer lore, and it's like talking about random characters from the Warhammer universe and how like there's like this priest chick and she like you have to like they had to drown babies or something like that, or like eat babies or steal babies or some shit like that. And it's just
Speaking of jumping the shark, that's the new one. That's going to be the new one
like,
because
Warhammer, yeah.
Warhammer has now. I like shout out Phil, looked great in that shirt. He was the first person I ever knew that painted Warhammers and did minis,
Yeah.
and it was an extremely niche thing 20 years ago.
Does he like
Now-
actually partake in the game, or is it just like?
I think he paints. I
fetish
don't know
for
if I think he played at one point. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that like even 20 years ago in high school, he was painting minis. So like he was the first guy I knew,
Yeah.
and it was super nerdy. Like there was video games and like, but like if you painted Warhammers, like you were
That
just
is
like
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is
And then
so
like
crazy,
as
yeah.
time has progressed, and now like you get people like Henry Cavill, who's like openly like, yeah, dude,
I'm into Warhammer, you know, I'm
and
here.
he
Yeah.
looks like he looks, you know, and then he's a movie star, and then it's just like it only takes that one person to sort of like start to tear down these stigmas. But I say it's jumping the shark because they are now selling blind bags in Target of Warhammer minis. And that's when you know. That's when you know it jumps from the niche to the mainstream when places like Target and Walmart start to sell them
Now, is it the
in
blind bags like,
big box
are they like
retail
painted
stores.
already?
No.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm fine with that because you're still like, because I was like, if it comes to
But
you painted already, it's a blind box. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of
I mean, it's like
Warhammer,
instead
right?
of going to a Warhammer store and picking out the character you want for $75 for a thing this big,
That
you
is dumb.
go.
Yeah, that's crazy stupid.
Well, that's not even the paint price, dude. That's just the base.
That's another thing. I kept getting paint tutorial. Like I kept getting fucking
Yeah.
paint sample videos on my YouTube shorts or whatever. And it's just like I've never once looked up, hey, what kind of
Yeah.
color would look really good on this mini right here? You know, it's
Well, that's why I wanted to play that one game because I was like, it has everything I want, and I don't have to spend any
oh yeah,
money.
Moonbreakers. Yeah, that's a game
Moonbreakers.
that like it's out. It's out there. You know.
Yeah, I think it's out of EA now, but it's like it's a lesser price instead of paying $40 for one that you know, you're paying 25 for a potential of one of 10. So it's
Yeah.
like I get it. I used to really dig blind bags and then like I would just never get anything that I wanted and I was just like I would rather just pay an eBay price to get the one I want.
It's almost like it's some form of gambling
No.
that they're marketing to kids. It'd be kind of crazy if that, you know. I don't know.
Hey, since we last spoke, I don't even know if we talked about. Did we talk about the gambling? Did we talk about it?
The
Cosa
gambling,
knows?
like
The
all of
gambling?
it.
The NBA is, all
I
the
don't
NBA
think
players.
we haven't mentioned.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think somebody posted in the group chat something about La Cosa
Yeah, we talked
Nostra.
about it in the group chat, but I couldn't remember because it was all
I must
we
have
were
been
all talking
AFK
like
that day. Yeah,
you go AFK every day,
depends
but
on what time it is.
this no every day. Unless it's like 5:30 in the morning and you send a text and then you never respond to any of those. Ha ha ha! That'll be your jump in at like 2 o'clock.
That will be me. Yeah, dude, that's me. You got it.
Um, but La Cosa Nostra, the mafia is still around and involved in a gambling rink.
I just hope they never get a hold of this podcast. I'm pretty sure I've made fun of. Not, I've never made fun of any of them. I always get scared. It's more so just like imitating the accent. I think
It'd be a
so.
gambling ring. I don't know why I said rink as an ice skating rink, but it's
Yeah,
gambling
yeah,
ring.
like all those chips out on the ice.
And so basically they had infiltrated NBA players because that's what people don't understand is like now that gambling is so readily available. When you're dealing with pro athletes who are the best of the best, they're like the 1% of what they do. Even like the worst NBA player would fucking beat your ass at basketball. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe.
dude, 1,000%, you would not score on the worst NBA player.
I'll put it to the test. You shout me
There's
out.
not a
hit me
fucking
up.
chance. I played basketball with you.
That was back then, though. This is now.
You're older and slower now.
I'm way faster.
Worse knees. Anyways,
I'm way faster now, dude.
the whole point was that there was a big investigation for like 2 years, and it's sort of it's that thing that I've been saying for years about sports that like I don't think it's rigged, but man, does it fucking feel like it sometimes because like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you don't talk about gambling, you don't talk about Vegas, and you don't talk about sports. Like all that shit's hush hush.
Yeah.
And literally like people went to jail for gambling, loan sharking and shit. And now that the government's in control, it's legal.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
But it's
If you go back and I just missed the fucking chair. That's funny. If you look at all the things that the mafia got in trouble for 60 years, it was only illegal because the U.S. government,
yeah, they weren't making any money on it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the reason they hated weed
I'll-
so much, is because people were just selling.
I mean,
it like
obviously,
crazy, dude.
I'm not into like extortion. I'm not into blackmail. I don't think any of that is cool.
Not until the U.S. government does it, though. Then it's cool.
But they I don't think it's cool then either, especially then.
It's cool, dude. We're supposed to support it. That's how we're supposed to be patriotic.
But if in case you were hiding under a rock, there was like a 2-year investigation, and there was like a coach and like several players that were indicted on throwing games in order to make up gambling debt that they had in poker games with mafia
Like
families.
that is so 1950s. It's crazy, right? It's like it is kind of wild how like that kind of that it feels like if you were watching like one of those old boxing movies where it's like, hey Tony, you're gonna take a fall this fight, and he's like, I ain't doing it.
You got to go down in the third.
You're gonna go down in the third, or we're gonna take you out in the fourth. And you're like, oh shit, it's like one of the. But it's like
that's how it used to be, dude.
It's crazy
Dude,
that it's still
my
going
whole
on.
life. I've always wrestling is another one of those things that sort of jumped the shark as well, because like wrestling was an ick when I was in school, and now it's just like
Everything's all mainstream, man.
fucking Kazzies watch wrestling now, and it's just like, what is happening?
What's a Cassie, dude?
Casual.
Ah, got you. Okay. We call those casuals where I'm from, so
Call them Kazzies too. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird how things evolve and how things turn and how all of
or
this
also stay the same because it's still the mafia and they're still involved in like rigging stuff.
But what
That's
you don't,
crazy,
okay,
dude.
and like my dad brought up, he's like, I don't understand. These guys are millionaires, blah 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 blah. And it's like, because greed is a disease, man. There's
just
never
that.
enough,
I don't think like that's
and they're competitive as fuck.
they're also like 20 years old and you're giving them millions of dollars. You think
No, these guys were in their 30s, and one of them was a coach who was in that.
Yeah.
I think Chauncey Billups is in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, the coach, he's a fucking idiot probably anyways. But like the other guys, like they grew up as kids who didn't have
Dude,
any
you
kind of
gotta-
financial etiquette and whatnot. And like, yeah, it's like
It's not even that.
they're stupid.
There is some of that. There is a lot of financial irresponsibility. Yes, absolutely. But there, you also have to think too that these guys are competitive, dude. They are competitors, and even when they retire, let's take Chauncey Billups for it. He wants to be the best coach. He wants to have the most wins. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. And it's just like, even like $1,000 poker game is nothing to these guys.
Yeah.
And it's all about upping the ante, pun intended. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw 3,000, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like that's you're fucking big dicking and fucking puffy chesting everybody. That's what fucking poker is. And you're dealing with people that make millions of dollars, and it's just like, I do not think that sports are rigged. Like, I don't think it's pro wrestling that the outcome is determined. I don't. Do I think it is as wholesome and genuine as people want it to be? Absolutely fucking not. Not a fucking chance.
I feel like it's like that movie that's kind of come out here recently or whatever, like the one about like him. I think it's called Him. Really, I don't know. It's the devil movie where the devil's involved in like in football or whatnot. It's a Jordan Peele movie. Looks fucking incredible.
I think that
there's such
the
dark undertones to everything.
If you look at the trajectory of sports in the last 10 years, especially, but the last 15, and the impact that handheld gambling, you can gamble from your phone, and the ability to, if you ever notice how Vegas is rarely wrong, dude. Like they have those spreads.
Yeah.
They have those spreads, and it's just like, more often than not, you're going to lose.
That's the thing I don't understand about gambling. It's like we have the literal saying that the house always wins. So it's like the people who try to play the stock market and they're not Nancy Pelosi, and it's like
it's the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the chase, because like the feeling of winning $5,000 because
you spent $10,000. Yeah.
Well, because you placed a bet that such and such was going to have 10 receptions this game. Oh my God, I just won this, and then, but like, I don't gamble because I don't like putting my money in the hands of others.
I also don't gamble because I don't like
I
spending
guess I do
money.
gamble. I have a financial advisor and I invest. I don't do the work. I have someone else do the work for me.
But you're gambling with fake money anyway, so anyway.
I know.
It's fake money.
I know Ian gambles. It's just it's a dangerous game, and I am not wealthy enough to just blow money.
And speaking of, I also know, like, I love how like this goddamn country's so backwards, dude. Right? Because it's like we know smoking's bad for you, drinking's bad for you, gambling is an addiction. You know what I mean? Like, we got all these things, but then it's like, what if you do all that for the sake of money?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. But we'll tell you it's bad.
I think they figured out a long time ago how to manipulate human beings. Tell them they can't do something.
That's like, I feel like that's like an unwritten rule. Yeah, like, I feel like that's
tell them they can't do something. Make it illegal. Hide it. Make people have to sneak around, and they'll fucking want to do it.
You know what I do to get my kid to take a few more bites at dinner time? I say, hey, don't eat that. You know what they do every single goddamn time?
You know how I
They take a bite or two of it.
manipulate Zoe? I'll race you.
Yeah, dude.
Because she has an insatiable need to be first at everything she does in
Now, are
life.
we manipulating our kids with reverse psychology? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. But is it for their own good?
Do you know how many times
I
I've
don't
manipulated
fucking know.
you on this podcast with reverse psychology?
Buddy, I'm getting manipulated left and right.
All the time.
All the time. And do I care? No, I don't fucking care because I don't have the brain capacity to care, dude.
There's that too.
All right?
I think that sometimes you gaslight me because you know that you're just like the thing about Zoe that we've noticed is you have to present the idea. All right, she loves combat. She loves the fight. Thrill like she
Get her to
seeks,
MMA, dude.
no. She seeks provocation and instilling her fucking opinion and will on you. I don't know where she gets it from.
That's really weird. Yeah, I don't know where
I have
that
no
feels like comes
idea.
out of left field. That's crazy.
It's totally random.
It's a recessive gene in here also.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
So if you want her to eat a Nutella sandwich for lunch, you present, hey, you want to eat a Nutella sandwich for lunch, and then you have to be ready for the fucking rigmarole 360 that's coming.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it. I hate Nutella sandwiches. I want this. We don't have that. And it's like blah 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 blah. You fight. Then you give her, okay, how about I give you two options? I give you this or this. I don't want those. I don't like those. Those are gross. Those are boring. Then it's just
dude,
like,
yeah.
then it's like, all right, fine, don't eat, starve to death. I don't care. And then it's just like she'll get mad. Can I Nutella sandwich?
Fucking got him.
Because it's her idea.
Got him.
It's her idea.
Yeah. She's.
But it's like
Got
how
him
much of as a parent are you willing to fucking deal with in that fight? Because it's exhausting, bro.
I mean, my kids, it's like,
it's just like eat the fucking sandwich.
just please tell me what you want to eat. I'll make. I literally.
Do we do that?
That's what I'm saying. But my thing is that like I'll literally make you. Well, we could be having fucking filet mignon, baked potatoes, mac and cheese, right? Making a 5-course meal over here, right? If you want something else, I'll fucking make you something else. I don't give a shit. I'll make you whatever you want. Just please, dear God, tell me what you want to eat.
Yeah.
Just tell me. And they're like, I don't know. Fuck, I guess I gotta break out my 5-star chef book real quick and like run off the list of things I've got to pick, here. And it's like eventually, inevitably, we'll land on something.
You have the benefit of not being nearly as fucking busy as I am.
I mean,
So I mean, for real, like
I got a
like,
huge schedule there. The bedtime is like we got a very strict schedule. But
but I mean, you make time for dinner,
yes, yeah,
whereas like we don't necessarily. So it's like we're gonna eat. Like tonight, we did pull apart tater tot skewers because we had time and it was easy,
They look
and
good, too.
they were fucking good. They were very good, as opposed to the thing that I made 2 nights ago that it royally pissed me off. And I'll get to that. And Zoe likes tater tots. She likes bacon, and she likes shredded cheese. You know what she doesn't like?
all that together.
God damn it! And she even helped. She even helped make it.
She's like, this looks really good. Why don't you get a bite? Fuck it, it looks disgusting now that you said that. I'm
No,
actually
she
not gonna
tried.
eat
She
that.
no. She was. She knew that the cheese, the shredded cheese, was on it because she put it on there. And when we took it out of the oven, she's like, "What is this? Why did you put cheese on it?" It's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then she just did not want it. And I'm
Just
like,
honestly, like, are you gaslighting me right now? You
I-
literally,
dude,
I literally
I-
gave you the task of like putting
and
the
like we
cheese
didn't
on
even
it.
because like on our side we portioned 3 out for her because on ours we put like a spicy queso on there with some
Nice.
chives and some
Ooh,
sour cream, dude. Like
yeah,
it's
talk-
fucking delicious,
say it
bro.
Slower, dude. Yeah, dude.
Say less.
God damn.
And it's just like we got her involved with the cooking process, and it's just she's a tech.
That's the thing about my kids too. Is like I'm like, yeah, they want to help and stuff like that, but then we go to eat it, and they're like, nah, actually, I'm okay, dude. We did all this work. I'm super famished right now. I'm super stuffed from just working hard. So
Yeah, it's gosh, it's irritating.
and
bro.
honestly, it looked really good when we were putting it together, but now that it's out of the oven, that looks like fucking gross. So actually, fuck
That
you
looks
for
like
even
shit.
suggesting that. Yeah, I'm gonna get
She
out of here.
said, I made the most simplest thing the other day and got so I mean, like I was hot.
Yeah, you sent me a message about it. Yeah.
No. This is different. On Sunday,
Okay.
I decided I went to Costco, right? And I got a rotisserie chicken because I didn't want to make my own chicken. I had to go to
Hell yeah,
Costco.
dude.
I had to go to Costco anyways. And I was like, I'm gonna make chicken noodle soup. This shit's fucking easy. I know what to do. It's cakewalk, right?
Yeah. Plus,
All
you
right.
got the chicken already made.
Got the chicken.
That's
I got
like
the broth.
50% of it right there.
Right, and the carrots, and I seasoned up the fucking broth, let it do its thing, and then what you do is you take the egg noodles, you boil them almost to where they're done.
You blanch them, yeah. Got
You blanch them, and then you put them in there for not long, and then or what a lot of people do is they put the noodles in, and then they get the broth and they put the broth on top.
Gotcha.
Right,
Okay. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I made the fucking mistake and I left them in there too long.
Damn.
And they were goddamn gross.
Yeah, they were like disintegrating. As you
They
touched
were
them,
gross, bro.
Sorry, man.
And I fucking got so mad. I was throwing shit in the sink, and like I was trying to siphon out the actual broth and make new noodles, and there wasn't enough because like the noodles had soaked it up.
Damn,
and
dude.
I fucking pouted. I went upstairs and I just laid under the covers and watched football. I didn't eat dinner.
Damn, dude.
I was so fucking mad.
There is something uniquely infuriating / depressing about ruining an entire meal, right? Because it's like, I think I immediately go to the fact that like I just wasted all these fucking ingredients. I just wasted probably like $2 worth of flour. I probably wasted I guess $20 in eggs, right? And so that's where my brain goes immediately. It's just like how much I just wasted on the food. And it's just something that gets me down so hard. And also failing's not good for, my ADHD bros out there.
I don't mind failing, but I don't like failing when it comes to food because it's like you want to talk about a way. There are no lessons to learn to me because like I've wasted time, I've wasted money.
Yeah.
Now I have to go spend more money because I have to eat.
Yeah. That's like mine and Shelby's and I's go-to is that like if dinner sucks, we go to Taco Bell. Yeah.
Yes. Well, we do too because it's right up the road. And it was Christina, bless her heart. She was like, the broth is good.
It's good. It's good.
She didn't eat the noodles because I know how she's funny in the sense that like if I won't eat something, she definitely won't eat something.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how she is. She's my wife. And we've been together for 15 years, and I know how she is. If she gets a piece of bad chicken, she won't eat any of it.
Oh, I'm right there, man. Dude, bad chicken is especially
especially get one of those like chewy, crunchy pieces, and
there's every now and then you'll get a piece of chicken from like the Mexican restaurant or like the Chinese restaurant or whatever, where it's like I don't know how they cook it. But like sometimes it's fine. It has good texture all the way through. But then other times it's like either chewy or it feels almost undercooked. And it's just like it takes me out of it every single time.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, chicken is weird. And like when you're grilling chicken too, like there is like this much of the time.
Grilling chicken, but also like it's so good.
It's so good, but you have about this much time. It's either undercooked and you're gonna get botulism,
or you're gonna fucking scorch the shit out of it, and
it's like and it's chewy like a fucking dog toy.
And like the edges are inedible because they're charred black. God, dude, there's been so many times, and it's just like, yeah, my wife's the same way too, though, where it's like if I know that it's not good, because I know that it's not good, then I know that she knows that it's not good, but she's gonna power through it, and it's like, damn it.
I'll say you don't have to eat this, and I didn't even eat it. I tried it before, and I told she walked in there, and I was like, this is not good, and she was like, oh, and she went over there, and she's like, I could hear like. She's like the broth is good, and I'm just like, you're making it worse. You're making it worse.
Where like my pride is like, I'm not even gonna let people eat this, and I'll just dump it out. I'll be like, nobody's gonna get a chance to eat this because it's so bad. I'm gonna actually run to the grocery store real quick and pick up some new food. So, but damn, dude, that does get me heated too. That sucks.
That's just like the thing about parenting, man. And like we had to try to explain to Zoe the whole food stamp situation, right? And like we had to like that's not a conversation you sort of like ease into. She had asked about something. I guess they were talking about government at school, and then she was like, "Why is the government shut down?" And it's like, "Oh boy."
Yeah, you got like an hour or two, and
this is on the way home from.
You probably got to cross-reference my opinions with like a few other opinions because.
And I was like trying to explain it in like ADHD 8-year-old girl brain, and I'm like, there are two sides. There's two parties.
Neither one of them give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
they're
and I was
both
like
locked in a pissing contest right now. Yeah, sorry, you go ahead.
No. Like I was just like trying all that things, but then it like devolves into like, why is it this way? Because she's very much like me, and she will why.
Yeah, she wants to know. She wants to know.
And it's just like, I can't explain it to you, like without giving an opinion. Like I can't speak in facts.
That's where we're the exact same, because like we had a similar situation where like Quinn, we were in the car on the way to school, and we listened to NPR almost every morning, and it was, of course, like,
poor kid, our
big old orange man up there was saying something. And, you know, me and Shelby kind of rolled our eyes and, like, muttered something under our breath.
Well, if you just know that the Democrats...
Yeah, so, and then Quinn was like, you know, what I don't remember what we were talking about exactly, but it's basically on the
why does he suck?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just like, we also didn't want him to, like, go to school and be like, yo, if you like this piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. You know, because, like,
right.
we don't want to let all that...
Kids are mimics.
And we were just like, hey, buddy, you don't have to really worry about this right now. Okay, don't worry about it. Just
that's what we try to tell Zoe, where it's like there is a lot that goes on that you are unaware of, and you're not supposed to know because you're 8. And you know, we had to sort of explain that, you know, like we tell you all the time that you are very lucky and you are very privileged, and that you are that way, and it's not your fault. We have made it that way because we have done things in life to set you up that way. But I was like, you go to school with people who rely on food stamps, and they rely on free lunch. Like they get lunch at school because that might be the only meal they eat. I was like, there are people in your class that benefit from this stuff, and there are people in this world that want to take that away from them. And your family, as in you and I, like me and your mom, we do not believe that kids should go hungry. Like that's sort of just where that's just sort of where it stops. Like I don't give a shit who has to pay. Like. Yeah, I hate that argument.
It honestly just feels like one of those things where it's like,
she's like, I don't either, and I'm like, yeah, it's that simple, bro.
It's kind of weird how you're getting this right now. You're 8 years old, but like, it's kind of crazy how like we can find money for like weapons of mass destruction and like,
no, the money's there, dude. The money's there. We found it.
That's what I'm saying. But like, we can't allocate that to make sure that kids don't go hungry. And it's just like,
they got to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. They need to suffer.
They actually do have to suffer a lot and actually go hungry for a long time.
I think
how are they going to know what it's like to be hungry? You know,
once people realize that cruelty is the point, then everything that happens makes a hell of a lot more sense.
But guns. But guns, dude.
Sure. But like all this to say, like I'm supposed to go on a trip this weekend.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's long known. I don't get excited for things because I inevitably think that the rug will be pulled out in some shape or fashion. And as I've gotten older, it's not so much that like the rug gets pulled out as much as like nothing is ever A to B. There's always some sort of nonsense that happens along the way where, you know, whatever. I mean, you you experienced the entire thing. You got searched, you had delays, we got on a plane, we deboarded, went to a different terminal, we were late, all this sort of shit. Yeah, you've experienced it all. And it's like, you know, now that also like hot take, I don't know, maybe the fucking aviation should not be run through the government.
I don't want to get into it.
So like, it's like I'm supposed to go to a hockey game, and I just have not been in the mood, man. Like, it's not even that my team sucks right now. It's just like I just know inevitably, like,
there's gonna be headaches along the way,
the whole fucking way, dude.
A lot of the way, yeah.
And like we leave at 5:30 in the morning, and the game's at 7, so it's like theoretically we have enough time, and it's a 7.5-hour drive to Schittsburg, and it's like, is it almost worth just driving anyways? But it's like, no, because I don't want to be in a fucking car that long.
Yeah, dude.
And driving too is fine. It's the driving back is the problem.
Yeah.
But then it's just like if your flight gets delayed a couple times, it's like, okay, whatever. Like I'd rather it be safe and I get there and all that sort of things. And like they've already said that, like, you know, there's going to be flights that are going to be canceled because we don't have enough people that are staffed. We have, you know, like it's like 80% of the people in LaGuardia they're calling in to work. They're like, we're not coming in. And then it's just like, well, you know, there's the potential you could be fired. And it's like, these motherfuckers aren't getting paid. You
Yeah.
work with no pay, bitch.
Yeah, and it's and then what's
Well,
funny
they're
is that-
gonna get paid when the
Well,
Democrats. It's like, no, they're not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and also like the fact that he's been gone, you know, who has been gone on record with saying like, I don't know if they're gonna get back pay. Actually, we're gonna try and find a way not to back pay him. And it's like, cool, I guess, like whatever. But it's just like,
Yeah, good luck with
fucking-
that. Yeah, good luck with that.
God damn. Didn't mean to get so political, but you know,
It's just like, this is the sort of shit where I'm like, I just fucking lose it
yeah, dude.
because it's unnecessary.
Absolutely unnecessary.
It's fucking unnecessary. Like, you want to tell me, oh well, 5% versus 6% and what I'm gonna pay in taxes, and where those things go and what that's allocated to. Okay, that's a discussion to be had.
Yeah.
Kids starving to death, not a discussion.
No, I mean, yeah.
Government lockdown, not a fucking discussion. Like, this
just
is
feel
dumb.
like if-
this
if-
is dumb.
I do feel like if your government shuts down, right?
That's a
then
reflection on the person in charge. I believe he said that
yeah, he has said that, but it's like it feels
multiple
like,
times.
I do feel like budgets should be like one of those things you go in, like you have to have a platform before you get in there, right? And you have to have the budget all
You
laid
don't
out.
have you need more than concepts of a plan.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be one of those things that we just rely on them to.
Brother, I had a
figure
concept of a
out.
plan and put out 2 fucking comic books.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. You crushed it. Crushed it. I have a concept of a plan to do stuff, and I'll get
You're
around
not
to it.
crushing.
I'll get around to it.
Oh, it's just, God almighty. It's so, like, how many lockdowns how many government, I say lockdowns, how many, we've been in one lockdown, right? How many government shutdowns have we experienced in the last 15 years versus the first 15 years of our life?
Significantly more.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how many shutdowns have happened while this particular guy was in charge versus everyone else?
I want to say this is like his like fourth.
Yeah.
I think he holds the record now for 2 of the shutdowns. So it's like,
Yeah, and I'm sure it has nothing. There's no coincidence, and there's no like
so
Pepe
last,
Sylvia there, right?
last political point here, right?
Yeah, fuck. This is not political. This is bullshit.
But this in particular is political. It's like I love that the Republicans are like, hey, let's just pass this budget real quick, and then we'll talk to you about all those Medicare things that we're going to try and cut later. And the Democrats are like, nah, how about we just like talk about that now? And they're like, but if we pass the budget now, we can talk about those things later. And it's just like, they're not going to fucking do that. They're not. They're going to, as soon as they pass the budget, they're going to cut those things immediately.
It's in the bill.
Probably. But it's just like, it's just so funny to me. where it's like,
Anything to get people to stop asking for the Epstein files.
dude, give me I would honestly fucking, if we're gonna have any, like, that's the thing too, the government shut down, just fucking release them. They can't hold you accountable, right? Because it's like there is no government currently, so
It makes you wonder too, because like we have been functioning for 5 weeks without a government.
yeah.
Yeah, I do think that if we're getting close to
The only
the
solace,
teeter-tottering tipping point.
and it's like the only solace that we can have is that like at least shit can't get more fucked up right now because they're not.
Yes, it can.
but they're not
Don't-
they're not actively
Please
doing anything
delete it.
right now.
Please delete that. Go back no, because they absolutely, unequivocally can and will, because they have.
It's gonna be so funny when this episode releases on Friday and like the fucking martial law has been enacted. We're going to World War III. Like they're taking people to like camps and shit now, and it's gonna be funny.
The dude is like he is renovating the fucking bunker that's under the White House. Why? I wonder why.
Yeah. Also, like I don't know about
You also don't destroy half the fucking White House to build a fucking ballroom
made out of solid gold.
if you're gonna fucking leave.
It just kind of feels like all of this was stuff that was like we were warned about, but then people were
The
like,
things that we were all very, oh, you're just liberal tears and you're just mad.
and I think we said it before, but it's like it's gonna be so disheartening
Like,
to knowing that like there's
I
not
told you
gonna
so.
be
Won't fucking.
yeah, and it's because like at the end of the day, it's like.
Oopsie.
Yeah, if you're listening to audio only, I just kind of shrugged, but I feel like you could probably hear it in like the tone. But I mean,
Yeah. Oopsie.
but hey, I'll tell you one thing I've been taking solace in. V Rising's kind of fun. I don't know if you heard about this game, but it's,
Yeah, like 3 years ago, bro.
yeah, I got involved in it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
My favorite thing is that you are so late. You're either right on when
Yeah.
something starts? Like at the forefront.
I don't know. You know, I got it on sale.
Or you're years late. And there's no shame in that. I just like to bust your balls.
It does suck that like when I'm years late though, because I feel like I'm missed out on a lot of the stuff, and now it's like, you know.
Yeah, but has that affected V Rising for you?
No, actually, because it's like I'm playing on my own private server where it's like just me, and so like I didn't want to like jump into somebody's server and they're like, hey, here's all this stuff and here's how you play the game and whatnot, you know, like I do to people, but I didn't want to. I don't like that personally, so like, I was just like, oh, I'll do my own thing here.
Yeah, you don't like it when that happens, huh?
Yeah, because I like to experience it for myself, but I can't help it when other people can't keep up, and it's like I try.
It's
I'm
no.
doing better.
No.
I'm doing
It's
better.
not that other people can't keep up.
It is-
It's that you don't have any goddamn patience.
Because I don't have time to get around.
You
to
do.
things.
You do.
No, man.
You're just a piss poor time manager.
I have time for the game. We're gonna play it, or we're not gonna play it. But I've been getting better about it. I have been like me and Shelby been playing V Rising together, and it's like, you know, taking it slow, not overwhelming her with stuff, and also like, you know, we're learning things together too, you know. So it's like she likes it. It's pretty fun. Diablo style, like, I don't even know like what it's like. Diablo style where it's like top down or whatever, but
Isometric.
It's kind of like got Souls aspects too, where it's like super difficult at times or whatnot, but it's fun. Give it a shot. You know, chat's up.
I'm just playing Yote.
How is it, by the way? Is it good?
Great. It's great. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I have not played as much as it's a very hard game to play like just for 30 minutes.
I bet to say it feels like one of those games where to do anything in it, you're gonna have to dedicate at least an hour to get somewhere and like train and whatnot and like get materials for like crafting. I would assume and
well, just like doing side stuff and
stealth
like,
and whatnot.
I'm super into like collecting bounties right now. You go to the bounty board and like you can just go out and you have to
That's
search.
what I'd be into. Yeah,
You have to like search where these like it'll tell you the general like thing on the map, and then like you'll get pieces of maps and they'll say, hey, like there's a cartographer and he'll like say, hey, such and such is here, and like you have to take the map section and like figure out
That's
where
pretty
it
cool,
goes on
yeah.
your map. So like there's a lot of cool shit. The story's really good. It takes
like what 200 years after like the first one, right?
400, right? This is in the 1800s, I think, and then the first one was in like 1400s.
So is it a sequel?
No,
Okay. That's
not at all. No, Jin is dead.
Yeah,
It's not even on the
been
same
400 years.
It's
so
not
yeah,
even
I
on the
would hope
same
that he's
island.
dead.
One is on Tsushima, and the other is on, I guess, Yote or like whatever.
These places
island.
like actually exist though, don't they?
Yes.
That's like actual islands. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's crazy. Like, there's
Japan
islands.
is real, dude.
Man, I do want to discover an island. That'd be pretty neat.
Go
'Cause
to
there's, like, just
go to that
islands out
one.
there.
Yeah, go to that. What is it? Not the Pharaoh's Island. Is that what it's called? The one that has that tribe.
No, I don't want to go to that one. I don't want to go to any island with any tribe because they're probably gonna like, if they don't kill you immediately, I don't know what happens. Like I just assume that like it's one of those situations where like any tribes just like will take you out. But I don't know. I would do it too. So
What's it called? What's the name of that island?
it's the one that like Rockefeller's kid or something like that went to or whatever, right?
No. This is Sentinel Island, right?
Sentinel Island. What is that? Sentinel Island.
I believe it is Sentinel Island. Yeah.
I love how you don't even have to type shit right and it'll just figure it out for you. That's pretty cool. North Sentinel Island.
Yeah, that's the one where the North
It's one of the
Sentinelese.
Andaman Islands and Indian Archipelago in the Bay of the Bengal. So that's pretty neat.
Zoe, are you home? Hey,
Hey, how's
Come
it
here.
going?
How are you? Who's that guy?
Sorry. How's it going?
Yeah, who got in that globe?
You got that glove for him.
Yeah.
It did.
Where,
Talk to it.
hey, where do you want to go? What country do you want to see right now? Give me a country.
Australia.
Oh, that's a continent, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's like right there. That's Australia.
No,
That's like
Sydney.
oh
Sydney.
shit. Oh god, it's really small. I don't know where. I've actually never looked at Australia before. Is Sydney like on the east coast or west coast? What do you think?
I have no clue.
You got me too. Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's on that coast, east coast. Is that? Oh shit. Which way do I turn it? It's. I don't know. It's there.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. I see Rome.
Rome. Well,
Rome, dude.
that's Rome, Australia, not Rome, Italy.
There's a Rome, Australia.
Yeah.
Hey, we learned something together. Honestly, that's crazy. That's crazy. But hell yeah.
You gonna tell him good night?
Go to Paris.
Go to Paris? All right. Hell yeah.
Now go to Paris.
Now don't time me on this because I actually know where this one is. That one's like, oh, it's in France. That's a new
Yeah.
one. Oh, again. This is great content. It's like right there. It's not focusing, but it's in that area right there.
Okay.
No. You gotta go to bed.
Good night, Zoe.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
I'll be in there in just a minute.
All right. I think that's the perfect way to end this episode, honestly. So,
Works for me. I'm trying. Oh no. I can't end it. Oh no.